Good news, rain is finally coming to Southern California. However, things get worse before they get better. Wow, Southern California today and tomorrow have an extreme fire outlook. Why? The Santa Ana winds are not getting better. Here's today going into tonight, and then here's a look at the day 2 fire outlook for, this would be for Wednesday, and then day 3 going into Thursday. Eventually, we do get some improvements. The issue has been that they haven't had any rain. I mean, obviously, you will get wildfires if you've only had 0.3 of an inch of rain for your rainy season, and you should be close to 6 inches by now, so that's not good. As we look at the Climate Prediction Center's outlook, notice that we don't see anything Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but eventually Friday going into Saturday. Something is up this weekend, and you'll notice that as we head into the next 1 to 7 days, so this would be most of the rain would come on days 4, 5, 6, and 7. The Climate Prediction Center and the Weather Prediction Center have a little something happening in Southern California. Some areas here, look at the legend on the left. We could be looking at upwards of a quarter to a half inch of rainfall here. Lower amounts in LA County, but you head up to some of these mountains where you get that good orographic lifting. Well, you could be seeing a quick inch up there. The predominant thing that has been keeping things so dry has been this big dome of high pressure that is built in off the west coast. Typically, by this time of year, that ridge of high pressure breaks down. We haven't seen that, all right? It's very strong in the summer. We know it's strong in the summer. That's why they have their dry season to begin with. But right now, that ridge is very, very strong. The good news, though, is that as we head into later on in this week, heading into Saturday and Sunday, things eventually break down. Now the ridge isn't quite as strong. And actually, the ridge is still strong, but what it's doing is it's more elongated, and it's actually stronger further towards the Gulf of Alaska. I mean, you got a 1042 high, so the ridge isn't going anywhere. It's just shifting further north. Look up to the north, though. Notice that we have a little something sliding in. We got a weak cold front. These cold fronts like to form on the outer periphery of these high pressure systems. Notice that ridge kind of slides in here going into Saturday and Sunday, delivering much needed rainfall to California. Now, our GFS model shows a similar story. Again, dry, very dry for this week. And then here we are on Saturday and Sunday, showers and clouds across Southern California. So this could be some good news. How much rainfall are we talking about here? Well, as we look at the European model, again, and this doesn't surprise me, coastal areas could be seeing upwards of about 1/10 to a quarter of an inch. So that's not exciting. But, you know, at this point, anything is needed. I mean, we'll take anything at this point. And as you look at the GFS model, this is a little bit more generous, showing about 1/4 to 1/3 of an inch of rain across Southern California. Now, what happens when you look at all the models together, you blend them together, you get the average? Well, that's essentially what this is. It's our national blend of models. And this is showing along the immediate coastline areas could be looking at around 1/4 to a half inch, and maybe some higher amounts down here as you head into some of the mountains. Now, I want to be very confident that we're getting rainfall here, and we are. I mean, confidence is very high that we're going to get rain across Southern California heading into Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, because take a look at the ensembles. So you take a weather model, you run it 50 times over, and I mean, you got like 49 out of 50 members agreeing that we're going to get some rainfall. The mean is about 0.2 of an inch, so that's just barely under 1/4 of an inch. But some of these outliers show that we could be seeing quite a bit more. So that's my 2 cents. I just want to hop on here and share some good news. It's going to get worse before it gets better, but at least it does look like it does get better heading into this upcoming weekend.